Hello, everybody. This is Reginald Peoples here with RWB Sports. Man. I tell you, RWB Sports has had a time up north here on the East Coast. But you know what? I said that I was going to come on here and I was going to give you an update of the future of RWB Sports. And just to let you know, RWB Sports, we've been around for 25 years. We started back in Nashville, Tennessee with New Century School of Entertainment. And then we moved out east here to Reading, Pennsylvania. If you remember back in October of last year, I had to do this same thing once again when my basement flooded. I had to get all new computers. I didn't have to get new cameras or lighting, but I did have to get new computers. And what I did is insurance covered it, of course, but I went with proprietary computers like Hewlett Packard. All of my computers were Hewlett Packards, except my laptops. All my laptops were Asus. And I put it together. I got everything together just so I could get up and going again. And that's what I did. And that's what happened. And everything seemed to work well. Everything worked great. And then we had the surge the other night. I was sitting here working on a piece of a promoter. I tried to get some lanyards done for him. And I got a surge. Now, when the surge happened, I really didn't think a whole lot about it because it's happened before. I have all my computers on surge protectors, so that way, if anything does happen, it will trigger the strip first before it gets to my equipment. Well, that didn't seem to happen this time. They was working out on 222 there, right behind the house, and everything just went array. Everything went into disbelief. So I started firing everything back up, and I would get 2 to 3 minutes of boot, and I would get right to the home screen, the Windows home screen, and then it would fade out again. Then it would fade out. So I tried unplugging everything, plugging everything back in. The same thing happened. So to make a long story short, I've lost probably about 6 to 8 years of footage, of video, of logos, of photos, fight footage, and that's what 90% of it is fight footage. I had some other little videos in there where I did some offbeat things, car shows and things like that, but the majority of it was fight footage from around the area. But I will rebuild and I will get that back. So just so you know, RWB Sports will be coming back. We will also still be continuing to support local fighters. We will be supporting our local promoters. We will still be working on the magazine. Another thing I wanted to say with that as well, I had several incidents come up, family related, here in the past year that has put me behind. So I'm going to finish up the articles for the magazine for volume 2 and push it out. But I got so far behind that the awards are going to carry over into 2026. I do apologize. I am sorry. Like I said, I'm a one-man show trying to do it all, but I got good news on that too. Coming in 2025 this year once I get back up and running, and I'll get into that here in a little bit. But everything happens for a reason, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. I want to thank each and every one of you for all the concern that you have for RWB Sports and getting back up and running, and we will, for the viewers, for the fans, for the fighters, most of all, because I know the fighters get a kick out of seeing their name and getting all their stuff posted out there. I'm going to start doing more interviews as well. Another reason why I pulled back and got out of the field a little bit because of the incidents that I had going on with the family. There was a few life-changing incidents that when it was going on with the family back to back. Let's just put it this way. I've lost 5 loved ones in 5 years. So if that puts anything in perspective, and it was just three within this past year. was so devastating. So it really put me behind a little bit, but I'm bouncing back now. I'm getting all the stuff ordered to put the computers together. And yes, I'm going to build the computers this time. Last time, like I said, I went proprietary and just got HPs and Asus, but I'm going to build them this time. And the only computer that I have was my Asus computer that's over on the other side of the room. It's a laptop, and it wasn't plugged up into the same system in the same bank as my desktops and my other laptops were. They got fried, and they probably could be okay, but I'm not going to even just sit there and try to piece things together. So what I've did is I've got enough ordered for all my computers to be replaced. I'm going to build them from the ground up, and then we'll get started. But luckily enough, I was able to get this one computer going and get it set up to where I could do this video for you and let you know what was going on. So I appreciate all of your concerns. We will be back. RWB Sports is not going to go anywhere. 25 years of doing this, I can't just let it go. Plus, we're still working on and still looking for uh, a brick and mortar in Tennessee. I was going to try to go home next month, but it's going to be April before I can get back to Nashville, Tennessee, because all this other stuff is going on. But it will be the RWB Sports Network, and we're going to branch out and we're going to do more sports going forward, not just boxing. And with that said, back last year, I had applied for a grant for the business here. It come through in January, and I will be allotted to hire 5 people. That's right, count them, 5 people. And when I get to that point, I will put out applications and everything to be able to do so. Then, if you're chosen, then we'll go over monetary value and this and another. But the grants are in. I do have the grants, and everything is good to go. So I am excited. I was depressed. I won't say depressed, but I was a little down because I've worked so hard to get this stuff up and going and get it pushed out there. And then it's just like one thing after another. Then the incidents with the family is just like boom, 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 boom. And it's just, they say God's never going to put more on you than you can stand. And so I'm still standing. I got broad shoulders. My chest is still out. My journey of losing weight is still on the fall off. I won't say on the rise, but it's still on the fall off. So I'm still losing weight. Now I'm probably close to 70 pounds now. So I'm getting closer and closer to my set goal of 223 pounds. I will be out and about in the gyms more often now on my days off, trying to get out here and get more acclimated into the community and get back out in the community, try to get up close and personal to our local fighters that we have. I know I probably shouldn't say this being a Cowboy fan and the Cowboy fan that I am. I did watch the Super Bowl. I want to take my hat off to the Philadelphia Flyers for Jalen Hurts and what's his name? Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley for pulling a triple double and winning the World Series this past weekend. I take my hat off to them and say congratulations to the Philadelphia 76ers and their victory in the World Series and the Stanley Cup, I believe it was. One of those. I can't get them right. They're Eagles fans, so I'm pretty sure they'll correct me somewhere in there. But congratulations anyway. You represented the East Coast, and my boys would be proud of you. But I don't agree with what Dax said. Dax tried to say that the Cowboys are on the same level as the Eagles, and I myself, as a true Cowboy fan, can honestly say Dax has fell and bumped his head. He has. Eagles, you're going to be there for a while. I hate to say it. If you keep your team together, you're going to have that 90s run that the Cowboys had and 4 or 5 Super Bowls back to back. So congratulations to you and what you've done and how you've changed your team around. Now you have 2 rings, 3 more. You'll catch up to my boys. and then we can sit and talk. But other than that, that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to waste a whole lot of your time because I still got a whole lot of stuff that I have to do. I just wanted to put this together real quick to let you know that RWB Sports, we are coming back. We are rebuilding. It's going to be a slow build, like I said, because I still have the network thing that I'm trying to juggle as well in another state. So I'm piecing everything together as it comes in. I'm building the computers, and we'll go from there. So get ready. And we're going to have a lot of fun in 2025. Once I'm finally back up and running, we're going to have a great time. So uh, just please forgive the mess for right now. Please forgive the absence for right now. Oh, another thing I want to say, you businesses, if that your logos, I lost a lot of logos when my hard drives went down. So if you're out there, you have a logo, please shoot me your logo because I'm still going to do the awards belts. They're just going to be done in a different fashion. I was giving them out for the awards of the year, but that's going to be done differently now. I will have those in 2026 coming back, but hopefully, when I get people on board to help me out, then I can be more proficient in getting things together and getting things done. So, if you have logos, you have phone numbers, anything like that, um, please reach out. My information is right here at the bottom of the screen. It's got my website, it's got my email address, and it also has my phone number, the business phone number. So you can text it to me, you can email it to me, however you want to do it. But I would like to have those logos back and all the information that I lost on my hard drives. So, with that said, I hope everybody had a very, very, very lovely Valentine's Day. I hope you got spoiled. I hope you got everything that you wanted for Valentine's Day. I hope you didn't just use this one day to show the person that you love them. Hopefully, you love them 364 days out of the year, but just this one day you did something just a little bit special. My thing is that I'm going to spoil you all year long, so one extra day is not going to mean anything. So, with that said, this is Reginald Peoples with RWB Sports. Thank you once again for all my fans, all the followers, all the viewers for hanging in there with me, for giving me the support, for giving me the push to move on. But we are going to continue. We are going to keep going. We're not going to fold. We're not going to give up because we've been doing it too long. And I noticed that a lot of people out there who was encouraging me to keep going, and I really appreciate that. But I do have one more thing. I do have apparel and I do have equipment. So if you all need apparel, equipment, I do have that stuff. It is still here, still ready to go. I'll just have to switch computers around to make that happen, but it is still here. So, like I said, have a great day. Happy Black History Month and all of that good stuff. So, like I said, God will always make a way. He will never put more on you than you can stand. So He's put a mountain on me. I'm still standing. So now He's getting ready to award me my blessings for being faithful, for being strong, for being in His grace at all times. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Reginald Peoples with RWB Sports, and we will see you in the turn. And don't forget, Travis Kaufman. Travis Kaufman is making his comeback. I'll be there to see you, buddy. We got something in works we're going to put together, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it. I can't wait to get over there tomorrow and talk to him. So just stay tuned, and we'll be coming back with that shortly. Like I said, this is Reginald Peoples with RWB Sports, and we'll see you in the turn.